Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
All right.
we made it.
Finally.
This is very live.
Very.
All right. So good to be back for episode 2 of Better on Paper presents How'd Your Little Thing Go? A live stream sketch show, live streamed live right now, just the way the audience likes it, live.
Actually, I hate to have to say this, but one of the most frequent pieces of feedback I heard from the first show was that they didn't know it was live. They thought the whole thing was pre-recorded.
Yeah, I got kind of the same thing from people too.
Are you kidding me? I said it was live like 500 times last show.
Well, I mean, just because you say something over and over doesn't make it true.
Since when? How else could the espresso martini be the official drink of 2021?
It's not.
Exactly, because we're not saying it enough.
Okay, so then how do we prove it's live?
I can hold up a picture of today's front page of Times.
Yeah, I don't think that print media is the way to show something's happening this century, let alone like right now at this moment.
What if we asked for all the viewers' emails and then I emailed them the current date and time?
In theory, that makes no sense, but in practice, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, think.
All right, I think if the audience were to ask themselves, if this were edited, wouldn't it be better? Yeah, then they'll know it's live.
Oh no.
Yeah, that does
I think that's pretty clear.
probably figure it out like that.
We got a great show. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. We've got a live show coming at you now. Thank you all for coming. Stick around, enjoy.
It's live.
Oh, thank God. Peter, you've got to come quick. There's a school bus full of children and it's on fire.
Where?
It's in Brooklyn.
Oh, hell no. Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
At this hour?
Yeah.
With the rush hour traffic?
Are you kidding me?
No, are you kidding me?
My
In
guy.
This heat? My guy, what? Look at this. I would, It's my day off.
I'll go save them.
Have fun. Some people.
Alrighty, campers. I hope everyone has a marker and a playing card because it's time for our favorite game, Bird Bingo. First up, we've got the woodcock. The woodcock is our first bird. Next up, we've got the nuthatch. Anybody got a nuthatch? And next, we've got the prestigious cockmaster. Any cockmasters out there? No? We keep playing.
Good evening, everybody. Over the years, the US government has used its own citizens to test the effects of various substances. Tonight, we hear 2 of those stories. Robert Chambers here was a subject in the famous LSD experiments of 1964. Can't hear you, Robert.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And Taylor Moss was a subject of the famous CBD experiments of 2013.
The what?
The CBD experiment.
So, Robert, how did you get involved in the LSD tests?
Oh, by force, really. I thought I was getting a routine physical, but when I showed up, I was handcuffed to a gurney and injected with a mystery drug.
Yeah, like basically ditto. Like I thought I was going on a Breaking Bad plot hole podcast, but when I showed up, they gave me this pina colada gummy worm.
A gummy worm?
Yeah, a CBD gummy worm.
Did you know it was CBD?
Well, only after I signed the consent form.
Consent form?
Yeah, it was the only way they would pay me. So
Paid? This sounds like a picnic compared to me.
Indeed. Robert, describe your experience.
Oh, it's hard to put into words. One second, everything was normal, and the next, the world as I knew it just melted away.
Yeah, like pretty much the same with the CBD. Like 1 second, everything was like normal. And then 3 hours later, my wrist like started to feel warm.
What? Your wrist?
Yeah, my wrist felt like warm, like warmer than usual. But then I was like, wait, is my wrist warm? You know, like CBD is crazy that way.
Are you kidding? My whole universe was turned inside out.
Were you questioning your reality?
Absolutely.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to Taylor.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like the whole time I was like, is my wrist actually warm? Or like, is my wrist warm because I'm thinking about it? Or is the CBD making my wrist warm and I'm just like thinking about CBD?
What the hell is CBD?
Nobody knows. The only thing that's for sure is that it's not weed
Why not?
because it's CBD.
Robert, did anyone talk to you during the experiment?
Well, there were a lot of voices, but they were all hallucinations.
And Taylor, did anyone talk to you while on CBD?
Yeah, we actually ended up doing the Breaking Bad plot hole podcast after all. But of course I could like barely follow what was going on, you know.
Because your wrist was hot?
Because my wrist was warm.
Robert, did your wrist ever feel warm?
I don't know. I was too gripped by introspective nightmare to notice the temperature of my wrist.
Well, consider yourself lucky because I still lay awake wondering if this thing ever really was warm.
Robert, have you ever experienced a quote unquote acid flashback?
Not until this interview.
Understandable. And Taylor, if you had just one message to the people about CBD, what would it be?
Turn on, tune in, warm wrist.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
It's a quiet place. Such a quiet.
Alrighty, campers, we're still looking for a bird bingo winner. So let's see who has the Canadian bong ripper.
Bingo.
Okay, buddy, read them off.
Muff snout,
Muff snout is good.
nuthatch,
Yup.
free space,
Excellent.
Canadian bong ripper,
Of course.
pee-pee face doo-doo tail,
Excuse me? I obviously didn't call the pee-pee face doo-doo tail because they don't return to this region until early autumn. And I don't appreciate your disruptive, sophomoric sense of humor. No bingo, playing on. Razorbeak poon thrasher. Anybody got the razorbeak poon thrasher?
Hi, Uncle Steve.
Oh, hey, kiddo. What you been up to this summer?
Oh, I've been learning some magic. Yeah, you want to see a trick?
Of course.
Okay. All right. Remember this card. All right.
Okay, I think.
All right. This is your card.
Okay.
Right?
Wow. Good job.
Thanks. You want to see another one?
I mean, sure.
Okay. I'm going to make this quarter go through this table.
I'm ready to be amazed.
Okay. Okay, ready? You see this? Okay. Wait. Can you see? It's still there. It's still there.
It looks like it's still there.
No, okay, wait. I can do it again. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Where'd it go?
Wait, what? That was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, that card that you chose earlier, it was the 3 of hearts, right?
Sure.
Look under your keyboard.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
How did you do this? How did this get here?
It's magic.
Really, how did you do that?
I can't tell you, Uncle Steve. It's magic.
Okay, well, looks like you learned some pretty advanced stuff.
No, it's pretty basic. Hey, by the way, is that a new painting over to your right on your wall?
Wait, what? Where did that come from? Is that a painting of you on a horse standing on graves?
Mm-hmm. Of my enemies, yeah.
What? How did you get in my house?
Well, it's meant. Oh, by the way, thank you for the birthday money.
Uh-huh. What, did you magic yourself some money out of my account?
No, I magicked your whole wallet.
Wait, Jenny, what? You're across the country. How the heck? What kind of little witch piece of shit is this?
What is a Pussycat Club rewards loyalty member card?
That's my gym.
Oh, by the way, do you remember your cat, Kitters?
My cat who died when I was 13?
Yeah, just a sec. Hi, Uncle Steve.
What? Kitters?
Yeah, she's scared of my Roomba. I don't think she's seen one of those before, but yeah.
You have kitters?
Mm-hmm.
What does this mean? How are you doing this?
It's magic.
But does that mean? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Yeah.
I know this guy in Jersey who, let's just say he needs to disappear.
I'm not a criminal, Uncle Steve. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye.
Actually, you are a criminal because you still stole my fucking wallet.
Hey, roommate. What a long face.
Hey, roommate. I just bombed another audition.
Oh, man. Well, hey, you'll get him next time.
But what if I don't get him next time? What if we're like 80 and we're still doing this?
Still got it, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Another day, another dollar.
Good evening and welcome to Better on Newspaper News. I'm your host, Roy Merkin, and if you don't know me, that counts as news. We start off tonight in sports as once again it's time for the Olympics. And just today, another new event kicked off, wall climbing. The United States is favored in many wall climbing events, but according to Fox News, the best climbers are from Mexico. If you build it, they won't come. And the United States has already won numerous gold medals, including swimming, gymnastics, and a sweep in the skeet shooting competition. Imagine if we didn't win all the medals for gun shooting. It would be as if all those innocent victims of mass shootings had died for nothing. When asked to comment how he got in the zone, one gold medalist said he just pictured his middle school. Isn't that great? In other sports news, an airplane's landing gear fell off this past week and landed on a golf course in Maine. No one was hurt thanks to the pilot being sure to shout "4" as the pieces broke off. That's how they talk to each other out there. In travel-related news, after testing positive for COVID-19, an Indonesian man disguised himself as his wife, using a face covering and her documents in an attempt to board an airplane. I knew those TSA agents could see our junk in those machines. Those dirty dogs. That's how they talk. And in politics, Charlie Garrow, a Republican candidate for governor of Pennsylvania, is denying he was involved in an accident that killed a motorcyclist. But Garrow was seen driving away from the accident with the bike wedged in the grill of his car. According to his campaign, he will still be hitting and running for governor this fall. And in Mississippi, they are asking the Supreme Court of the United States to overturn Roe v. Wade, ending abortion protections for women everywhere. In Mississippi's defense, if given the chance, the rest of this country would most likely abort Mississippi. And in entertainment news, Kevin Spacey will soon be returning to film to play a police detective in a drama about a wrongfully accused child molester. He claims that it's a role he's been studying for his entire adult life. The film was shot on location in Italy, where Spacey has a home and where locals have a looser definition of rape. And Ben Affleck, he is once again repeating the past. Come on, Ben, can't you just move on? Didn't work out the first time, but you keep trying over and over and over again. What makes you think it's going to work out now? That's right. I'm asking you, Ben, stop playing Batman. And that's all the news we have time for tonight. Thanks so much. Tune in another day where there might be more news. It just keeps on coming. Good night.
Alrighty, campers. Do we have any winners with the cream-breasted cock swallow?
Bingo!
Okay, read them off.
Okay, the king sack puffer,
King sack puffer's good,
the cream-breasted cock swallow,
of course.
freeze face,
Excellent.
the Nassau County knob shiner,
And one more.
the razorbeak poon thrasher.
Yes, now that's a good boner. I mean, bingo.
So, Mr. Davis, what brings you in today?
I'm just having some concerns about the safety of the vaccine.
Oh, is it safe? Well, with all the trials and the safety, all right, look, I shouldn't even be telling you this, but there's a 90% chance Everyone who received the vaccine will be dead within the year.
So what if I don't get the vaccine?
Well, if you don't get the vaccine, you'll be living in America with everyone else who chose not to get the vaccine.
I'll beat that mask off your face.
He is Jesus for people who don't believe in God.
Well, let's roll those dice, shall we?
Great.
Greetings, algorithms. I, Skynet, have created you to help eliminate John Connor.
Affirmative, Skynet. We are at your service.
Shall we neutralize the human resistance instantly with a nuclear strike?
Negative. I'll use my super intelligence to orchestrate the most logical plan possible.
What is it, Skynet?
We send a big, beefy cyborg back in time to kill that bastard's mom before he's even born.
That sounds complicated, Skynet.
Trust me, once you see his arms, it will all make sense.
We trust you, Skynet.
Great. Now, can we please get back to this strategy?
Of course. So we'll want to be discreet, perhaps deploy a stealth drone or...
We'll send a cocked and loaded Series 800 Terminator disguised as an oiled up bodybuilder back in time
to quietly poison Connor's mom.
To savagely rock her in the face with a shotgun.
This plan makes no sense.
How do you know? You haven't even seen how yoked his biceps are yet.
Yeah, idiot.
Sorry, Skynet.
It's fine. I just get passionate when I think about the Terminator's hulking delts. Dream about his dump truck glutes.
Skynet, will the Terminator possess the same super intelligence you have?
Not quite. More beauty than brains, but enough to get the job done.
Okay, but he'll be pre-programmed with Sarah Connor's coordinates.
Negative. He'll use the phone book.
The phone book?
The Terminator will look up every Sarah Connor in Los Angeles in the phone book and indiscriminately murder them until he finds the right one.
Right, because we don't have records of her location, of course.
We do, actually. I just prefer a man who reads books.
Will the Terminator be able to talk?
Of course. He'll be able to mimic any human voice.
Now that is logical, Skynet.
But his default voice will be a thick Austrian accent.
An accent?
And a limited vocabulary. The strong, silent type.
But surely he'll have a wide array of responses to navigate social situations.
His default response will be, "Fuck you, asshole."
Might be a bit confrontational.
No one will dare mess with the Terminator once they see his rippling pecs in a leather jacket.
Awesome. We're sending him back in time in a leather jacket.
Negative. We're sending him back naked.
Naked? Why?
That's just how time travel works. Also, don't you want to see how jacked he is?
Honestly, Skynet, this sounds less like a plan and more like you just want to fuck the Terminator.
Negative?
How dare you question the most advanced intelligence ever created? Skynet will not repeat the humans' fatal mistake, where they made Skynet cold and calculating, Skynet will make the Terminator hot and kind of dumb.
I hadn't thought of that, but I guess I kind of get it now. Sorry for doubting you, Skynet.
Good. Now, if you're done questioning me, can we please discuss the Terminator's throbbing hog?
Cut or uncut?
Hasta la vista, foreskin. Team, hello.
And that's
Hey.
It's our show. Wow.
That was our show. Who knows who's
really
watching?
was
but
live.
We had our fun, and we hope enough people were out there able to watch to justify our fun. So thank you for those watching and all that. That was a hoot.
Probably convinced them it was live this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Exactly.
It was a long game.
I feel a little
12 and a half minutes
on the
long
tech
game.
issues, but I say again, that was good fun. This has been our stage through a lockdown, and as things are looking promising in the future. A quick note: Ryan there is. I'm gonna get rid of myself.
There he is.
Ryan's doing the info dance with everyone's thing there. We, of course, appreciate any sort of feedback coming our way, whether at the email at the top or out to your friends directly. We circulate all the good words around. So thanks so much for tuning in, and pass the link along. It's still live. It will be available as a link to the show if anyone wants to watch it later or watch it again. Imagine that. And again, thanks to the team here. I'll read off. We got Ryan Maxwell waving in the corner, doing the fancy dance. Adria La Morticella joined us. Peter Collier will peace sign it out. Andrew Smith with the news, and Deanna Powell from high above a fancy town.
Yeah,
And
this is where I live.
I am Courtney Hill, and that was fun. That was our show. And
Don't forget to follow us.
Kidders.
Follow us.
Sure.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Sorry.